key to one our destiny. First, was success. One kasa. First of all, nipa is odin can blame for success.
One kasa.
Yes, once you reach 18 and above. Etina, who's a court for now, was it say papa? And I'm a film. Now be claim Japadia. When you are less than 18, the ultimate court kase, papa mo Japadia. But so papa Japadia no one for Udiam at 18 and above, court a court because say, we didn't hold shaker. As studies are the So it means when you're 18, it is assumed say, Bibia or Wahono, one can sabbat take a decision the assassin. The idea make us say, first of all, there is a footballer behind the show team say, so be successful in any instinct, whether as a defender, midfielder, striker, and your whole now determine. Because Didier Drogba started as a defender, yes, sir. He later became one of the prolific strikers in the Premiership. Now, in your home, the team makers and say, Marche Arsenal.
This is
Tama aye Santi Gazzola on. Na Ghana ni na lecture shooting near friend and the answer. But after shooting in the na Santi Gazzola ya debi. Anytime we no on one side personal trainers a canon and on one ball boys and our sign pet goalkeeper. And I will be a with him whether on him down that. And or the tie check car see. Omudi about angles of the pool. Ne diane say honors will shoot if whether we left. And so making sure say oh place it true. Sa ball friends tie him. It is a bacane wa. Anytime you bring your ball within the 18-yard box, ni mu ana enchen biano. Na dwiri nyina ye say sa area honors or the fa. So enya angles are
personal training who asem na okay.
Yes. Didi kai. Aha wunya loss you say bia beti enya sika dia employees angle for ni bi. Ba benya loss you so benya pitches ha. Beti de e bia wunua bia na wadamfo bia ko gina. Wo de gina po ni fifi keke. Ento ho but me pese me use angles. Me nya sure say goalkeeper bia stretch to the stand say last pull. Sa e hoye 90 degrees no. Obeti do na beti yi not even the Buffons and then your friend is Casillas and Van der Vaart, Monet, Schmeichels, Mona, and Tauti Omse, you're one of the best goalkeepers in the world. And I'm making Van der Sars and the rest. A very difficult goalkeeper. I don't know me German for no. Who's almost school be on the coaches near there. I was watching one of their coaches in some I see penalty be anywhere. Ubo in the middle of the pool, goalkeepers fun is simple. Go a two side of the coin. Goalkeeper be out to no fast and now to no form. But goalkeeper and to no 15. It's any time be so what your German penalties are. On no mono pull nasi pa and on also our more form. If you are a hanging between the middle. It will not taking the anger that hanging between the middle. Goalkeeper be anywhere or to home for better one for man, better one for so at the end of the day, I just want on the ball not say. Me shadi bi wa ha. Abetamwa na me fa the case study. Anytime bia obenya ball bia he's always thinking of say obe overtaking the player. Overtaking we are the next thing is over fire shot. But the question you are asking yourself is say over fire shot no we taking the angle na. No. Even him as a striker can't say we are prolific crowd say no. On taking angles the mistake our players say wa eye pa say first na get because of football more but adia ma hu Europeans no ball any so football nations be to say Germany maybe to say Spain maybe to say England maybe to say even Italy money ade no what they do ni say e be dey pass obi who's a player eje baller or go straight to baby ananim hwe steady side no or Kelly no what per angles. All because goalkeepers no stretch it with angles. Omo bre. What you say? So ball na eben within a 15 na nam so na form crowd goalkeeper timi ya eyibo film. But angles no sa Kelly edin because eba no naturally Bobby em say Messi one of the goals be or share. Or Kelly born to say dia akwanche crowd. As a ball no Eko friends goalkeeper no kra ehun ni any players ni bi hun ni sa ball no kwa abonte ba okele ya the who has a ball the last angle na che. Reality is that players no must work on themselves. Apart from coaches training on beyo goalkeepers trainers niema on be chemo wan kasa no tina me kasa obia wo odi key to wan kasa destiny so be successful so onye successful be poor. Sometimes it depends on you. No be tie nya loss ni nyina around you, but wan kasa wan nya no wadwene mu say na me pese me ye na me feel say me kwan ni a oni so tell na
and ye can kusi say players no training kura mo nye personal training.
Omo personal training on goals they form. Ghana players, strikers especially. On na so no almost steady. We wanye coach a wenyinu or a young man. Metimi akase ni age apro so 42. He knows what it is about. Eya unya former house of some obo Dubai or Kokoto. Yeah, or Hamza obi unya no one on one abisa.
Said oda so Okotoko na.
Oh no, the corner 20. This is a coach make us virtually. Young fans say juvenile football we DH pa. But we catch say players no no. Sometimes you have to force them to do what I say. Or person please you as a coach.
Uni hwa onye I just saw hwa no ba be.
But this is a decision I want taking for yourself say me per se me do ha. Say na some peka no one say who as a journalist who ba who bibi wo wadwene who digesting wo wadwene mu as ansan was your research e wo ho say okay me fa ha me say said the meka nipa no betim ase no kra no another thing. And consistently Prince say what ba now show production sometimes you have to be reading and then be asking, even calling people to ask about that. But the question is player now no bobo no who say as a team administrators no favor. It's in once or what talent. The differences between Ghana players and the outside players is say Ghana no we are bound with talent. Me de bia me say Ghana we do nothing or a friend say papa we talk tender attack or so much we do about nothing.
No, but I know wrong English. Wrong English. In fact, the word is ado. A-D-O. It's not I. As in I.
Much ado about nothing.
It is much ado.
Much ado about nothing.
Yes.
Most MCs, without much do. Without much we do.
It is wrong.
Much ado. Thank you.
It is one word, ado. A-D-O.
Okay. Thank you. About nothing.
Former editor, Happy Ghana Online.
What you chance? We was and
only former editor. Una ultimate story. Ghana happyghana.com. Na BB Alpha story na make was it special kasaka.
What's our quiet literature school? Literature is what's I and P.
Me say, oh yeah, English student, and not one on
true. What I'm saying that what I say about the child,
yeah,
it is true.
Okay. By any proper.
Yes. Proper.
What
I say is Okoti.
Dear Winnie Cano.
No, and I was also about to say you have thrown the rule of the law to the dogs. It is the child interview, not say Sasa no. One that means I say one. Nti we dey find say Ubusano about match for Black Stars ni
Benin.
Walk up here the child who is saying Oliver Prince. Or say don't follow coach no offer players let me idea. And yes Sadia that the rule of the law no have been thrown to the dogs.
It's your
idea, guys. The change here. Oh, best is
so when you bread. So I deal with you. Then at time I'm the Kobo PS a wiano. Mako training upon Anopa. To say the has a house in the players. Go to a house in the players. In fact, me dear money are there. Go training Anopa. Wabano. Obe book game ni bia wada wana wa binu asa akoye anwumre de ye pon a wasan be fie sa abre na sebe ko asempa be ka jo se omu ehwehwe ne ma fa legal wives and one for them. But the reality is that as a one who says so invest as a footballer. First of all, there's a no.
Club bia Cristiano Ronaldo abobia ni teammate say
yes.
Omu or the best training personally than even the omu nyina ehia.
Anya Cristiano Ronaldo na the training ho asema you Ferdinand so omu ko ni fie so omu ko didi. We invite him so.
Omu ko yenye training kakra ansa ni.
Yenye training kakra. Omu ye training ni so say we no ke say normal aja. We invite the teammates normal my training ka. Oso omu ko ya lives ki to be plate so we don't invite him say the bear party. If you refer as of anyone else, say for Anna.
So personal training who here?
Personal training here at any time. I say training what the more we training, the more I training what so this be so. But I had yenya sa brano mad ye be.
And I make us say clubs no the avenue. Omuma players no this opportunity. Oma created the enabling environment for the players to train. Said the okay.
Has to folk. Training grounds on. Or maybe a boys that are far away from that. No,
there be.
A whole crowd here. 1 minute so be 2 na and I am not sure say security man or sure no. As a player, who a ball.
Oh no, sir, no there is after the training session. After seeing every training session, no say I want to do shooting. And then I want to do shooting, I want to do placement.
Yeah, lucky place.
No, yeah, unlucky.
So, Usiano. The more Usiano, 9 and you are training a
correspondent.
A correspondent 80. So within the game, Sadia and Isia, because I am adrenaline a move quicker at the alcohol. That is why Ubenya Thierry Henry may they be to me he's the best player as a footballer. So when you ball pa now be jana the chi that Thierry Henry what me a ball every name and our goalkeeper simple boy any just about touching. The moment Ubenya ball now crowd than a chi as a player man more space because a merit to be taking angle now open. And Thierry Henry bossa we should go zo na on fan view. Uchakosro. One a player no go our prospect ni be at a point. Yeah, and ni ha na akwadro ni sa na manti. E yi ni free Anthony Martial. Se na arena. Anytime bia na obenya ball no or take angles. But ono no akwadrofo. Ti akwadro ni na ntimi ya lead to the prospect papa na woni mu. And media enyanye too late. Omopa Omo ankasa nto omo ho nchia omo emfa baabi ento entro said that say Mr. T we are shooting after 2-3 months me nko hwe me old clips na me hwe me improvement on the
because of personal training.
Yes,
course no emrai
players na ankasa first of all said they are sempenka no e can see nya a whole session be 1 hour yema coaches no so hunu say coaches need to be training so nye no crescent.
The coaches need be omo drills na.
It's too much for the players. But okay, yeah.
Yeah, Emra is 055657278 and half is 0551563916. But your friend saying, oh, free.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Your friend Kobe for testing well.
Kobe, testing one patch on one quiet you.
Yeah, I want to start by extending my greetings to the sports minister. Uncle Kano Hona, the way I'm seeing preparations to the World Cup no one here in Mguasene Kapoli. And I want to start by saying this YouTuber Nansia Oba Ghana, we are all whatever his name is, I show speed or whatever. We are all over the place. Treating him like a king and all that just because of views on social media and all that. Now, Obama counting publicity now, mystery. Because World Cup here, and the preparation is quite to see. See, it means put our acts together near World Cup, no near Koyadia. The publicity and the spotlight the World Cup will give to this country is more than 10 times that I show speed or whatever. At the Bemam or Minor, we are all over the place, treat him like a king. It all starts by our preparations. But this
But Kobe, this is not the first time a Ghana will be at the World Cup. In fact, this is our fifth.
Now, this is not the first time. But our preparations now, compare these preparations to the 2014, 2010, and 2006. And by this time, who scouts or more scouting out there, scouting for the best of Ghanaian talent. And that's now
now, if you are scouting, do you make it public?
You don't make it public, but at the end of the day, they'll be drafted in the team, and we'll see them in the team. The last friendly say boy, and did you even see them? The players say them boy. And at least a technical team, this shoddy technical team, and keeping some significant changes in the technical team going into a friendly match to even see how good they are and sign a World Cup. But we are not seeing anything. I mean, I'm just telling the government the way I'm seeing things now. So man, the goodwill now, your World Cup, the goodwill they have in the Ghanaians, in the eyes of Ghanaians, well, some of it will be eroded. And I always say, Ghana football is dear to the hearts of millions of Ghanaians across the country, and we cannot leave it in the hands of just a few folks who call themselves football people, and they're mismanaging things in this country. And then look at where, and then we can check it, world rankings, FIFA world rankings of leagues around the world. Ghana is ranked 800. Now the MSF from the crowd, some of the countries of leagues ahead of Ghana. It's shocking. Just a bunch of empty head, you call them.
Source. Kobe, source. Sorry, ranking source near them. Me pesa me check it.
I would have to check it on social media. Maybe I'll check it out.
Me pacho china na diaba. Me pacho china na diaba. Oba na diaba.
Take you over. Ghana was 54th in the world and seat in Africa. But you declining 72nd in the world and 14th in Africa. Are they? Oh shit.
Hey, Kobe. Pachoya na kasa no ne ato ye boase.
Hello.
Ye fro say o frɛ Eva.
Where commander me frɛ Zamramala.
Hey, commander, me ti on ka che pa Zamramala yen koi.
Pachoya kurusha woi.
Enenti bibi nti wantimi ama.
Okay. Ya wo mo ani say ndra, na me pa frɛ bet ba frɛ bet. Ya wo me say asempa, wa kama sɛ me nyina mami.
Enu na e de he.
Ghana players, strikers. Wafa. Asempa me kasa bebre ai bia maka asem wa enye. But what we have in it, but more than that comes champion. What's the benefit? I said, one that toss our players he might. I'm up on team as here. All because who your footballer? Who power ball? Who to be today here? And practice and training. Who be your china? Me tell you, me all about better than Kumpanya na panya me family. Why? Because you are calling me dear chick.
Hey, and Kwalani am up on you now. Who be?
Me say me call almost 7 years in here. Last time no me because me can't time I call Nigeria buy. Me nyina. But obu pam be. Why? Because the man no. Who's your football? Who's your carpenter? Me and you, we need keeper. Baby, I keep an aircon. Who's you call hard about that concern itself?
Enti dia pam ya di zip atone ni shoda ha no timi pam.
Me say me nyina bi wo da oba.
Na say no temo usu adwuma na sa na ma na bi ni ho.
Ni na kira wo say who's ye adwuma. E say who's adwuma ko. This time Ghana e wo no. Say who's ye watch repair na o ti ho na who's phone adwuma. Wo be ka kiri o. Enye obi na eba watch. This time, we show the phone so far. I won't watch. I won't time. Or call them. Into better, I say, "Who they watch? And I see
Yeah. Me that's your first. I hope forever.
Me very kukumre.
Your first thing.
Immediately
Nana, pacho mo anu committee.
Me mamu nyina achi.
Pacho ya joso.
Wan enyi so eku a waji mi se opa mi cho ya je wo so. Enye sa na ye cha mo e nka mo ji su. Oh, ye ja. Ye mia. Anu na nyi so na nkasa. Na ma je so de ase obi apio so bla me chiao.
Se minim se o ye panin sin me ana se manyi sin o enti na ma generalizing se minim se wanyi sin me dia o ebi a ye ja. Minim se o ye ide o ebi a ya me dia na bibisa.
De ye no ma ne se ye nua.
Me pacho ene ye nua.
Anye ma je wo so. This is me fam cho eye kotoko. Ye be sire kotoko company for. Karim Zito, we make sure say on be keep Karim Zito or kotoko. yɛbɛsrɛ nana ɛsɛ wɔno nkasa vitu 5 years na kɔtisi a atwahyia ne ho a ɔno pɛ no ɛpɛ wɔ mo ɔmfa nka ne ho wɔn mu manage kɔtɔkɔ ne bɛyɛ 5 years ne kɔtɔkɔ nyina ne nan so sɛ ade a mesrɛ ne sɛ kɔtɔkɔ ɛgye league o team bi ɔbɛgye league wɔ Ghana ha bi a ɔmɛki South Africa no ɔnkɔ simply because yɛni stadium kora yɛbɔ so park yɛbɔ so ball na wobɛ qualify so kɔbɔ Africa ne yɛsi free Kumasi bɛbɔ bɔɔl wɔ Accra ɛna free baabi ani bɛbɔ bɔɔl wɔ Accra o supporters wɔ he na ɛbɛ support ama why the wabɛbɔ bɔɔl na tumi adi nkunim no wonya supporter bia simply because wobɛbɔ wɔ Accra no wonya Accra bia ɛyɛ supporter wote aseɛ obi bɛkɔ park anwa no football no ɔpɛkɛkɛ no ɔkɔ abɛhwɛ wo ɛnyɛ so ɔbɛ support wo ɔbɛhwɛ bɔɔl ne bi kɛkɛ nti ɛbɛsrɛ mpanimfoɔ nyɛ ɔmo agye so ɔbɛyɛ stadium ama yɛ ame abɔ so bɔɔl a wode mmɔnyɛ di ani sɛ deɛ yɛhwɛ bi ya kakra no na wogye a wɔsɛ Africa no menkɔ efifo ɔmo mfa mo sɔs efi nkɔbɔ ma yɛn ɔmo ne Ghana mpanimfoɔ a ɔmo di yɛ so ti akatoa pɛ so besi sɛ yɛkɔ ɛfa Africa ne ɛda mo ɔmo akɔbɔ afa yɛda mo ase
me nso meda wase yɛfrɛ ɔsɛn wofrɛfrɛ yifa wɔanyina so
Me come like water, you can touch me. And come like air, can see me. I'm the diamond in an eva. Find me.
Obi aba. Yɛfrɛ ɔsɛn wofrɛfrɛ yifa.
You say me say Michael. That's a jingle.
Michael mo anon koi meeting you.
Half players in a football this time. She sees for a code. You feel the same keeper there in this room. Only they to become out in the because we are doing what, but from maybe Hawk anywhere. And call the power of power dear. This is the first time. Last week, only the first time I'm in the TV. Seriously, I thought I came up time in the TV. Because who do you want to say? What you want to time? You hear how I stand with crowd or stand one or security. Or security. Because it's too amazing. Say a player time ball pass Obunyanya under 20 and out for Abutia. And I empty for keep him down both Obunya. Who do you want to say? Personal training we are. It's very good. Players no sometimes Abunya is not worker to be or say only Kufon. Omo depend on what you need to do. It's 40%. Omo ko pass nso a na omo akasa mo bɔ match. Atuko pe dia 5% na mo bɔ pass. Only Kufu a omo ja atuko pe bia na odi ama mo. Na mo bɔ mo akasa mo atwe mo di o mo nyama. So we dey we do no more players we na mo ko sambra ba haka. Uju an kase. Ya just spend we na mo ko strike so mo twa mo ka. E sa mo bɔ we Nkola academy boys we na mo ko strike. Keto mo twa mo ka. E sa mo ko strike. We ya tagu oboka bu serious
medase yɛfrɛ ɔsɛn yɛmfa last one na yɛmfa ne nyinaa mmra na wie yɛfrɛ ɔsɛn
Pacho FM papa phobia me play as I go to Junction.
Pacho koi meeting
Yo Ghana striking asem na ye kanu we know ye krum striking se no ehwa e din a me dan ka be yan campaign for na mo di teams na mo tun ko bi na mo ko village no press ho ba say no ye nim akwenye bi ansa ka mo be say Ghana ye press ye ko village nti ye ho hwe na ba me village a ho say yes press o ta me ba Accra Sports Stadium be hwe boy anytime ya na me ho ye anka sa meeting Accra so folks next strikers na dibi na mo ya na me so no the village from come to more theaters of okay I saw see almost money village business no being strikers now after some more zengo ya na menya je pa yes most rempon yes I did because start no many j papa me see comment to happy FM no na sa panel is normal sell no na menya je so dey bia mo ma me sa na wasi
menso medase yefro sen
your friend Justice Wapa. Santo.
Justice Moanon Committee.
So, Mitia, me infant. Let me say, how to cook. That's oh, me say if you don't know, me. Chale na ha so folk wo so do enti me classmate for me 1981. Okay ya bana to na ya ha supported. But every day 10 years ago, ha so folk to for no man give him ye. Just what do who I want just here. Me na me go be kum no me gani fi school 2002. Me wo SS na ma kwa ha so folk be afuna. Na bana obo ball wa. Ujina ho a wo kokura na wani age. Ya ma president kura wa fa ho. Ba na ha so folk pani chale anu adin na me ka san ba ko Arsenal no we say UK after I on be cash today mo date we into ho this ni kwa we ya be ka sa on be cash ko after ma so ne dan na emfeli so e be bam
na odaye de ade omo wo 4 competitions mu enti o ka so on be 3 has anya we bia because 4 omo wo 4 obi aba yemfa ye oni ka chire eye kwasi yeboa e ba betrance no betrance say di abo we say no bi so ope we nti close we na ball ansana ka chire bo we na me
officer 0 penalty against Barcelona Champions League finance another one ba Benzema ba kwasa kwagobo na Zizou etio ehwe no Zizou ehwe no and I say Sergio Ramos you dare not go closer to it. Eventually it became a roll call. Yes, Sadiq Adams. Yes, Amos Frimpong. Yes, Baba Mahama. Yes, Yakubu Mohammed. 4 different tickets. Can you imagine at this level of the game? Shambolic performance on the part of the technical team. Lack of direction.
Enti sa match we na Africa o na na kotoko ebo. Sa game we so wo Kumase Babanyara agoprama so. Eno one game Kotoko enya 4 penalty kicks in that game. Guess what? Almost same yensa ba kope enomo etimi ehye. Medini Prince Obiba po akwabran ne me na medi Happy Sports team ni nyina ni ma de Happy Sports ebreo. Nyame ya doma ochena 9 to 12 ye besan e de aba na sabre de Happy Kaseɛbɔ. Trokunkun Kaseɛbɔ no